evening. What's up and what's good? And welcome to Loc'D On Sports 216
216.
with me, Keith Allen, along with my partner in crime, Mr. Mad Mondays himself, Sean C.
What up, God?
What's up with you, kid? How you doing?
Oh man, it's good. It's good Thursday, sun shining. It's a little, chilly this morning, but it turned out to be a great day.
Chilly ain't the word.
Great day in the land. Huh?
You see, I got a sweaty on now, so it's like.
Oh yeah, I had one on earlier. Yeah.
It's getting towards that weather now.
I mean, it's football time. That's what's up.
You already know.
Gotta love
Definitely
that.
is. Yes, football time. Well, first of all, let me get to the business real quick at hand. Real quick first.
Sure.
Let everybody know the chat lines are open. Feel free to chat with us. Holla at us. State your opinion or whatnot on some sports topics. We're live and direct. Also, subscribe to the new Allen Viz Media 2 YouTube channel. That's right, subscribe to the new Allen Viz Media 2 YouTube channel. We need all the subscribers that we can get. We're a humble bunch. If we just get one today, it's just like you be at a church, they call one to come to the congregation. If we won today, I'm happy. Definitely get
greedy.
One today and happy. No, I'm not greedy at all. And also scrolling at the bottom, Loc'D On Sports 216 live every Thursday. I gotta change the color here. Every Thursday at 7 p.m. That's right, we go live every Thursday at 7 p.m. Gotta do a little something here and there. Change that up real quick. There we go. Yep, every Thursday at 7 p.m. Every Thursday at 7 p.m. And also, I got something new for y'all to show y'all real quick. As I scroll down. Got a syllabus for today. First, we're going to talk about can the Browns win in Pittsburgh and some other football news. Number 2, Kevin Porter Jr., former Cavs, legal troubles. Number 3, we're going to be talking about Tristan Thompson coming back to the Cavaliers. And last but not least, since the season is a wash and a wrap for the Guardians, who do you think will manage the Guardians in
2024?
Interesting.
Word.
Interesting. Uh-oh. What's up, my boy? Lee Johnson Jr. That's my running back. Running back from Lincoln West. He down there at IMG Academy. First off, good luck to the Glenville Tarblooders. They play IMG Academy tomorrow down in Florida. Good luck to them.
Yes, good luck. Go get them.
Yes, definitely. Thank you very much. Thank you for tuning in, brother. Hey, I'll be checking out your work, Lee. Doing some big things, brother. Love all the photos and everything. Yes, sir. But first off, Cleveland Browns, who are 1-0.
Yes. Coming off a big victory.
Yes, over Cincinnati. But now it's time to look behind and head into a new frontier. Got something to show y'all real quick. They got the Pittsburgh Steelers coming up on Monday night. Yes, sir. Browns versus Steelers. Yes, we will have a pregame show on Monday. It'll be called a Mad Mondays meets Loc'D On Sports and everything with a few guests and everything. So we'll be talking about this game. But first off, Sean, what do you think will be the main key for the Browns to come out 2-0?
Like I've always said, the three keys to Cleveland Browns victory this year is going to be, it starts with the defense, of course. Chubb, and then Deshaun in different variations. So like it starts with the defense. If our defense plays the way they played in this last game, and they're able to like play as fast, like they play really fast on a wet field. So I'm anxious to see what they can do on a dry field. I think they'll be able to make some plays. San Fran made a lot of plays against. I think they had 2 INTs against them last week. Excuse me.
Yes.
Chubb should be able to have a pretty good day because what's his name had 156 if I'm not mistaken on the ground.
Who, McCaffrey?
Yes.
Oof.
And like saying Chubb averaged almost 6 yards a carry last week in the rough conditions. So I'm just anxious to see our team, just actually be able to play a clean game. Well, as clean as possible. Yes. That's all. But those are the 3 keys. It starts with the defense. If our defense plays well, this should be a walk. And then if they give Chubb the ball, it should open everything else up because, like I said, they couldn't stop McCaffrey last week. And I mean, and this might be one of those games that Deshaun actually, starts to show out because we should be able to do a lot of play action. If I'm not mistaken, they gave up quite a few yards in the air too. Don't quote me on how many they gave up, but
I think that's been really one of Pittsburgh's weaknesses on defense in past years is they give up big plays in the secondary.
Right. And with Hayward not playing, that's pretty big, on that side of the football.
Huge. Me, myself, I think the main thing the Browns got to do is run the ball. For real. If they can run the ball, if they get 200 yards rushing this week, this Monday against Pittsburgh, they're going to win. And they might win going away.
Yes.
Yeah. And the thing is, everybody is like tripping on Deshaun Watson. But I mean, really, if you go through week one, all the quarterbacks didn't exactly dazzle anybody except Tua, for real.
Right. And I mean, you really have to factor in like the conditions were really bad. Exactly. I mean, let's be real. Burrow is not going to look that bad against any other team.
Oh, no. He'll probably never get held to under 100 yards in the game again.
Right. So that's crazy. Like, yeah. Like, I expect Deshaun to have a big bounce back game. I expect them to throw I think they're going to showcase him a little more in the first half. So we should see a lot more of them. Our receivers, should have a lot, better opportunities of grasping the ball. The route should be a lot cleaner. The ball should be getting there because I even saw Deshaun in the press conference say that the ball was heavy, and that's all stuff that comes with the conditions that they were in. They said at some points in the game, it was just totally dumping. So,
And it's crazy? It's crazy? That was the only place it was raining at in Cleveland that day, just about. It's like one cloud just said, forget it. I'm just going to let it all out on these guys.
Yeah, like we said, it rained for a minute over here, but it didn't rain nearly like it did down there. That's like for sure.
It did down there. I was like, man.
And I mean, you're close. That's what makes it really. Yeah, you're not that far from the stadium, so
right. And my thing is this: it's like everybody. Only thing I didn't like is everybody downplayed Joe Burrow's performance, stating that well, he didn't play in the preseason and all this and all that. But here it is: you got a man that's only played 7 games in 3 years. Really look at it. It's like, come on now. Don't move the goalposts for other people. You know what I'm saying?
Correct. Totally agree.
Don't move the goalposts. Yeah, Deshaun didn't have his best game, but he was an impact on the game.
Yeah, he did enough to win, and that's all we want to do. We just want to win the game.
Exactly. I don't care. He could have 12 more games of him throwing for 150, 60, 70 yards if they're winning. I don't care about that. It's about the team, not an individual.
Yeah, we don't need them to do all the extra stuff. We just need them to
Right.
get the, like when we need them to step up. Like if we fall
Yes,
behind, we need
definitely.
them to be the old Deshaun. But right
Right.
now, the way our defense is playing, and Chubb looks like he's going to be vintage Chubb,
Yes.
and they're going to have a rough time stopping them. So yeah, get ready for another one, guys. A lot
Yes.
of Chubb, hopefully. But
Yes.
I agree with you, like you said the other day. We need them to get more towards the 20 carries,
Yes.
25 carries. That
Yes.
he came up a little short.
Yes. But I will give Stefanski this credit. I don't know if it was Stefanski or Deshaun, but they adjusted the game plan. Because last year
Remember,
they'd have
I
had
told
Deshaun
you.
rooting that boy about 45 times.
That's all I was saying. Like they was running the cutesy plays at the beginning, and then all of a sudden they just switched over, and I was like, oh, that's what's up.
Adjustment.
Like that's what. Like, and that was promising. I'm glad to see stuff like that.
You, man.
Because in the past, we definitely wouldn't have done that.
We'd have tried to roast that ball up 45 times. Because think about it, I think Stefanski and them learned from the New Orleans game.
Yeah, I agree.
Because that was their game to win. All they had to do was just run the ball, for real, for real. New Orleans ain't had no answer for Chubb or Watson.
Nah, but once again, they always overthink it. It's weird.
Yeah, it is, ain't it?
It's
Very
smart.
weird.
I mean, but I guess they're smart guys and they're used to analyzing things to the nitty gritty. But sometimes you just got to play football.
Right.
Just line up and play football.
That's it. Line it up and everything. I think sometimes people just outthink themselves.
Yeah. But like we said, it looks like they might have fixed that problem. It looks like it's a different day and age. That's good to see.
Definitely. That's great to see. If they do it like that, we're going to win a lot of games.
Yes.
Like
the formula we played with last week, we're going to definitely get a lot of victories.
Yes, sir. Oh, man.
We're
going to win a lot of games. Me too. Because, man, I do not want to have another losing season. Plus, I don't want to rebuild.
Nah, we done with that. Rebuild is done.
Exactly. And think about it. Well, we just take one game at a time right now. We just take one game at a time, but definitely no rebuild and everything. It's just time to win, period.
No, I mean, we got too many young pieces at the skill positions that, we can't, What we got to roll with what we got for the next maybe 5 years and see what we come out with.
Yes, sir.
Make a couple adjustments if we need to, but our core pieces and all our skill positions, we're all young.
Yes.
So
that's a good thing. That's definitely a good thing. So I'll go into predictions on Monday.
Right.
We'll do the predictions on Monday. We'll be live Monday at 6:30. 6:30 Monday and everything. Because the game starts at 8. So 6:30, we'll try to go to about 7:30, 7:45 maybe and stuff. So everybody can get ready to watch the game and stuff. Because that's going to be the hottest thing on TV. It's actually 2 Monday night games.
Say one after.
Right. I don't even know the other Monday night game.
Nah. Say we the East Coast. So,
yes.
Hey, I won't be up for that second one anyway, so it don't matter.
Me either.
I'll see the highlights.
Right, exactly. But man, I know if you're a Jets fan, your heart has to be in your stomach right now.
Yeah, I feel for him.
Yeah, I feel bad for him.
I feel for him. But I mean, that's why you play the games. I think we lost our starting, right tackle also. So
yes.
I mean, it's not as significant as their loss, but but that's not making light of it. But that's why you play the games. And
that's true.
What I'm sad about is that we might have seen one of the greatest quarterbacks, ever
for the last time. Yes.
In that way, like they had a good team, they had a good defense. They have a good defense, I should say, and hopefully,
Zach
Wilson.
Wilson, the quarterback now. Yeah.
Hopefully Wilson,
Hopefully,
he learned something, and
yeah.
he can still pick Aaron Rodgers' brain. He's still on the, he's
Exactly.
still on the team, so he can
Right.
learn some things. Hopefully, he learned a lot of stuff in camp that he can take forward. And he was the number 2 quarterback for a reason, and now it's time to step up and do his
Show
job.
him what you got. Yeah. And I'm not really as down on Zach Wilson as a lot of the national perspective is and everything and stuff like that. I'm not really as down on him. I
See,
think
I don't.
he can
Oh,
manage
go ahead.
the game. I think he can manage. If he can manage the game, they'll be cool.
Yeah, I think he was just a victim of circumstance. I think in the perfect scenario, they wanted him to be the quarterback of the future, but they
Correct.
knew they had a chance to get Aaron Rodgers and a
Right.
chance to win now, and they just wanted to
Yes.
jump at it, and it just didn't work out. So it just accelerated what they have to do. That's all.
That's
But
it.
yeah, he can definitely do the job, and I definitely feel like they feel like he can do the job, and that's all that
Right.
matters.
Because everybody was talking about, well, the Jets maybe should pick up Carson Wentz, maybe should pick up Mac Ryan. No.
Maybe as a backup, like a
Yeah.
veteran backup, maybe.
Right.
But
Right.
they have their starting quarterback. They should just roll with what they have. Like I say, he didn't look bad. I mean, they got the victory, if I'm not mistaken. So
Yes, sir. They came back
yeah,
and beat Buffalo.
what else can you ask? And I mean, Buffalo is considered one of the best teams in the AFC. They didn't
Yes.
really look like it, but they considered
Josh
one of
Allen
the best.
didn't look like it, yeah.
No,
And
they
think
were
about
on
it,
it.
he had
But
a bad game. So, I mean, it happens.
and once again, you got to give credit to their defense. The Jets defense are
Yes.
one of the elite defenses.
Yes.
Them, us.
Yes.
I like saying
even-
that. Them,
and-
us.
And then also what people don't realize with the Deshaun thing, Cincinnati ain't chopped liver on defense either.
Nah. They went to the Super Bowl
They was-
2 times. Like let's.
Well,
why can't-
actually,
why-
last year they was like a mental mistake away from going.
Well, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. But like I said, that team has been there almost twice in the last 2 years. And even though they lost their starting 2 safeties, that front line ain't nothing to mess with.
Nah,
Hendrickson, Reeder, and Hubbard. And Hendrickson was just giving Kendrick Wills the blues.
But they couldn't do nothing with Chubb. That's all that matters.
Sure couldn't. That was the equalizer.
Our versatility is the thing. Yeah,
yes.
So
now the thing they're gonna have to do on Monday, since Jones is taking on TJ Watt, they're probably going to have, I don't know, because they might have to have somebody on the other end too to help Wills out, like a tight end or somebody.
Nah, I think we overthinking it. I think that Jones is going to be fine against Watt. Like, what is Watt going to do against Jones that he doesn't do to everybody else? That's my question.
Long as he don't have one of them nights, yeah. Long as he don't have one of them nights, yeah.
And can we all agree? I mean, the man is 6'8", 400 pounds. Like, he's not going to be able to just bull rush this man. You know what I mean? So that takes away half his arsenal. It's going to be a lot of speed stuff. And if he gets hands on him, he's got a long enough reach where he can cause some problems for TJ. We don't know.
True.
Like, stop counting my man out, because he looked good. Like, everybody keeps saying, we didn't hear his name the whole game.
If you don't hear
that means he had a great game.
I was just about to say, if you ain't hear his name the whole game, that means he did what he was supposed to. But if you hear his name, that means he's holding, or somebody done walked right past him.
Right.
If you ain't hear his name, he did his job.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be fine. I'm anxious to see him. I hope he steps up and plays well, and it'll solidify him. Just all the naysayers will be done. He's a starting right tackle at that point.
Yes. Also,
so I hope he just holds his own.
Yes. Also, on Pittsburgh, on the offensive side, what's the dude named Johnson? The receiver? He's out.
Mm-hmm.
He's out for a couple weeks. He's out.
Yeah.
So
Well, I expect them to run the ball a lot more against us because I think Harris he didn't have a lot of carries if I'm not mistaken, or all his carries were in bunches. So
right.
I think they're going to try and run the ball a lot against us. It'll be the first test of our defensive line as far
Interior,
as the
yes.
run,
Yes.
because we don't really have to worry about them passing too much because they're gonna have to get rid of the football,
Correct.
and so whew, it's gonna be fun to watch.
Yes,
Like,
sir.
man,
Yes, sir. I think it's
like
gonna be a close game though. I think it ain't gonna be no blowout or nothing like that.
I don't know. It depends on if we get turnovers early. If we get turnovers early, it's gonna be a blowout. But
I do know this
like you
much.
said,
I do know this much. They're gonna put pressure on Pinkett this year. Pickett.
that's what I mean. It might get ugly because
Mhm.
like if we jump out in front of them, they're gonna have to pass the football.
Yeah.
Once they have to pass the football, they're gonna unleash the dogs.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's gonna be interesting. I'll say that.
And our DBs are playing with speed.
Ooh.
They're yeah. I just want to see them on dry land, man. That's all I keep
Yes.
saying. I just want to see them where they can get some footing, take a few chances.
And that'll be cool.
The-
Because Del
Especially
Pitt
against
was
this team.
everywhere last week.
So I'm saying,
Denzel Ward was everywhere last week. And we didn't even know he was going to play till Friday.
right? Newsom was shutting down the middle. Emerson Jr. was shutting down on the other side. Like it.
Man, he held T. Higgins scoreless. Nothing.
So it's like,
Hell-
man, we're ready. We're ready. What else can we really do?
Yes.
But just wait for the next one. Just come on down.
Exactly. Go one game at a time.
But I will say this, like for us to play on a Monday night this early, and I guess they're unveiling the white jerseys and the white helmets.
Yes, sir.
So that's, like I say, it might be a new era of Browns football.
Honestly,
It might be a new introduction, like a fresh start.
right. Honestly, I feel different about this team this year for some reason. For real, for real. I just feel different. It just feels like a different aura this year. Like this team is more on a base to me. Even though it's just one game,
Mhm.
I just feel it just feels different to me so far.
Oh yeah, we definitely should be positive. I mean, you can see how the team is playing. The team is playing with fun. They're playing with a tenacious attitude. They're being very aggressive. And when they make plays, they're congratulating each other, teaming up. They got celebrations, and it's good that the coaching staff is letting them be them. They're letting them
Yes.
show personality, because if they're having fun, then that leads to production on the field.
True.
Like say, if they let them celebrate, the next play they want to celebrate again.
Yes.
And that mentality is like, hey man, we want to keep dancing.
Yes,
So,
sir.
I support that all the way.
Yes,
And like I
sir.
said, and you can tell the Schwartz effect on the whole team is just like,
It's like
he's a football guy, and that's what we needed. We got a lot of cerebral guys, and now we got a football guy.
yes, night and day. Night and day from last year. Night and day.
Yes.
But anyway, we're going to move right along. That'll be Monday night. We'll have our predictions on Monday. So stay tuned. But we also want to move right along to a former Cav that kind of got himself into a little hot water. Kevin Porter Jr.
True.
Man. What is your take on my man?
Well, I don't know the whole story, so I like what really happened.
They're saying it was alleged that he got into an incident with his girlfriend. Things.
Yeah, I know. Like, say, I heard that part. Like,
Yeah.
I thought it was like some details. Like all I heard was the extent of her injuries, and I guess
Yeah,
he choked her, and she broke a
got a
bone
broke
in her neck,
neck.
or
Yeah,
something like that. Um, any any like assault like that is just uncalled for. Like, I don't know what happened. I don't know what he
hmm
did or allegedly did, but it should
right,
have never got to that point. Like, you gotta
exactly.
walk away. Like, that's come on. And with you guys both being high profile,
Yes,
like it's just no excuse at this point.
and especially where, how can I say, this is not really Kevin's first rodeo. You know what I'm saying? Being in some
Right.
stuff and everything. So it's like, dude,
And I mean, he's a young dude, and I mean, stuff like this is gonna get. I mean, he might be out of the league. Like we've
true,
seen,
true.
like we just seen Ime get kicked out for some off the field stuff. Like,
Yes. And that was
yeah,
consensual. You know what I was saying? That was alleged to be consensual.
right. This is
And
an assault with injury, and
and he did another
sh-
a WNBA player at that.
that's what I was gonna say. She's part of the league actually. So,
Yeah. It's like, oof.
and I guess it happened in a hotel, so it might be on video. Like this, it's just all bad. Like,
Bad. Yeah.
just you, it shouldn't get to that. Like, no, let's say it like this: nobody should be assaulting anyone. Like male, female, male, male, female, female. Keep your hands to
Right.
yourself. Like what? Like, first and foremost.
Nobody
But
should be putting hands on each other or whatever at this point.
yeah, nothing should get you to the point where you feel like you have to do that. Like that,
Right.
just walk away because you got nothing to prove and everything to lose.
Exactly. And you gotta think, from what I heard, the Cavs exhausted all means. You know what I'm saying? Before they actually let him go.
Yeah, I don't. I still don't buy that part because I like the whole thing was kind of really. It looked like they were trying to bring in all those veteran guys, and they used that one incident as the scapegoat
Yeah.
situation. You know what I mean? That's what
Yeah.
it felt like to
But
me. I
yeah.
don't
But
know.
they said they had a couple more in the past that they swept under the rug and stuff. So
Yeah, that's what I mean. But like, what are they supposed to say after the fact?
right.
You know, like if they didn't say that, then it looked like he just had this one incident and they just kicked him off the
Right.
team because he got mad. So they have to say, "Oh yeah, we swept the." You got to paint the
Yeah.
narrative. We swept it under the rug the last couple times, but this was the last straw.
Mm,
So I don't know how much I buy that, but I get what you're saying though.
yeah. It's
But
like,
that's what
man.
they're supposed to say. But this incident shows that it's something in him that he definitely needs to, talk to
Yeah.
someone.
Because he
He,
got into
you
it
know,
because in Houston too. It was like,
yeah. And I can't say, like, I'm not one of those people that are gonna say that he needs help and we should feel sorry for him. And yeah, he might have no, he needs like discipline
yes.
and he has a problem.
Yes.
She's the victim. I feel sorry for her.
Right.
Hopefully she can make a full recovery because I mean, you know,
Sheesh.
being a person with a neck affliction,
Man, that's
like
something
I
that can,
understand
yeah, that's something that can mess with her the rest of her life.
exactly. We don't know how that it could have went like 1 centimeter this way or that
She could
way,
have been
and things could go
paralyzed.
bad.
Right.
Correct. So yeah, I don't like those stories. And and this, how much force did he have to be applying to her to, you know, he literally broke her neck.
Like
Think about that.
like they say, it only takes 5 seconds for you to change the whole trajectory of your life. 5 seconds.
I
Just that
said he
quick.
could have ruined her. He could have ruined her career, and it was probably over nothing.
Yeah.
Or I won't downplay people's feelings. You know, it
True.
was nothing but it could have been life or death, and that's what that that, like you said, that's life changing, and
Very.
that's unacceptable.
Hopefully, hopefully first as the person that ha- it's tough. As the person, basketball should really be the farthest thing from his mind right now. You know what I'm saying? Out of
Well,
everybody's mind,
yeah,
far as him concerned, and Houston trying to trade him, but who gonna pick him up?
no, I mean he has to be facing charges. The
Yeah,
only thing that could save him is if like there's no video or anything to that. But I mean, with her being in the WNBA, it kind of makes it a moot point.
yeah,
Like they're gonna side with her in the incident, and I guess they have enough evidence where they took him to jail and he had to actually bond out. So
and he got to face the discipline committee with the NBA too.
yeah, and that's what I was saying earlier. He probably won't be able to play.
Yeah,
Like we've seen dudes get kicked out for lesser, and like he's looking at least a year, at
yeah.
least.
If they don't give him jail time, if you know what I'm saying,
That's what I was gonna say. That's if he doesn't face any charges or if he
right?
doesn't get any like civil stuff filed against him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of factors that they're not gonna accept this. Like I say, they just got past the Bridges allegations, and now this,
right?
and it's ugly on the league, like especially right now,
Yeah,
like with the cancel culture and all that.
yes.
Yeah, they can't let him play,
Mm-mm.
unfortunately.
And training camp about to start in a couple weeks, so it's like wow.
Oh yeah,
It's like man,
yeah. But like I say, I hope he works it out.
hope he gets himself together.
Yeah. And I mean, and if he can find another place to play, I root for that, But like, if whatever she feels should be the punishment, we gotta kind of gauge off of that. You know what I mean? Not saying that we should follow what she says, but we should listen to how to what degree
Correct.
she feels like he should be disciplined.
Right.
Because I mean, if she was injured like that and she said, "Hey, I want he should go to jail," then we should kind of respect that.
Yeah.
You know.
True. Because it's all bad. I'll just say that it's all bad.
Yeah, not wishing anything like
Right.
wishing anything on anybody, but let's think logically. Like if anybody else did something like that, you gonna face some time.
Correct. Especially a regular person like us. You know what I'm saying?
And he's definitely gonna get sued. Like the civil case is gonna be nutty.
Yes. Man.
Like she can retire and sue for potential earnings.
Yep. Be like, no, I don't want him suspended. Cause he gonna pay. You know what I'm saying? He gonna pay.
I mean, he might did he sign this second contract? I don't remember.
He did sign a second
He
contract.
might have a couple dollars.
Oh yeah, he do. He got a couple dollars.
Yeah, he might have a
He
couple
signed
dollars.
a second contract. Man.
We'll see if he gets his money. But that the whole thing is unfortunate, and I just hate to hear stuff like that. That's crazy.
Yes.
Like just like they make too much money to just throw it away for like petty arguments, and I don't know.
Right. That's just like with stuff going on with the Michigan State head coach Mel Tucker from here, from Cleveland Heights. He got himself into some hot water.
Like what happened with that? Like I said, I saw the headlines, but I didn't even want to read.
It was over a phone call or something, and I guess I don't know if there was video calling or whatever, and
some inappropriate,
alleged
inappropriate actions.
Inappropriate actions, yeah. Alleged inappropriate actions. It's like, man.
Wow.
How you explain that to your wifey? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got no words. Like say,
It's like,
I just hope it's not true. But
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
you got to be way more careful than it. Like what?
And the thing
Not for
is,
me to understand,
you're
but
the
yeah.
face of the university for one. Then on top of that, you're these parents are leaving their young men to you to lead them and guide them.
Hmm.
Like I said, man,
It's not for us to understand.
nah,
That's
it
all
ain't
I'm
for me to understand. Because right now he's under suspension for pending investigation of everything. So,
Yeah, well, I'm gonna have to read up on that. But yeah, that's like you said, he's too high on the food chain for to be doing stuff like that. Even if he did something, for like the whoever it was, the videotape him is crazy. Like we're just at a day and age where people are just trying to be, haha, I got you.
right. Oh, you did that on Duo? Oh my
Like,
God.
like, girl, look, I got him on video.
Right. It's like,
Like, yo. Like,
man.
because I mean, you gotta think about it. Somebody had to tape it for it to be exposed.
Yeah. And dude got like a 10-year contract too? Shush. Man. Hmm.
Another example of dudes throwing away opportunities. Allegedly, if he
Allegedly,
didn't do it,
yeah,
I hope
allegedly. So, you know.
I hope he beats the case. If he
Right.
didn't do it, but
True.
if he did take a chance like that, that's crazy.
Right. Because that's generational wealth. That kind of money. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah,
that's
like those kind of jobs. If you're successful, even kind of successful, you're there for like he signed a 10-year contract. Like dudes are there for 20 years. They like dudes start as young men and end up old men at colleges.
yes, exactly. And they usually don't leave as long as you win and have moderate success. You usually don't leave.
Yep. As long as you can get the boosters excited every year, that's all that matters.
All right. Speaking of, talking about Ohio State, do you think? Well, Ohio State got Western Kentucky this week, so it ain't really no major threat this week. Everybody waiting for next week when they got Notre Dame,
Right.
and hopefully McCord can get more comfortable.
True. He will. I
He
mean,
threw
he'll
two
have to. We'll
touchdowns.
see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he connected
But
with
like,
Marvin Harrison a couple of times, so you know.
yeah, and I mean, we probably could do that. It's more Harrison than him. So, but but it's working out. That's all that matters. And like they had to tune him up during this game for the next game.
Yes,
I agree.
yes,
Like they should let him, take some chances, see what he can do with his arms and feet. And
yes.
because we're gonna need him to do all that against Notre Dame for
And
sure.
try to get all the receivers involved. Matter of fact, get all the
Yeah.
receivers involved. And I'm glad they went finally with one quarterback.
You say
I'm gl-
sorry about that.
yeah.
What'd you say?
I said I'm glad they finally decided to just go with one quarterback.
Yeah, they had to make a solid decision because they couldn't go back and forth or even the
Mm-mm.
switching plays. Like they couldn't do that.
Right. And also the Colorado State coach, them fueled the fire with Dion and them. Coach Dion. Talking about dude wearing his sunglasses and stuff.
Yeah,
I said,
that was
oh my
weird. Like
God.
that just shows that these guys just don't have anything else to. They're scared. Is basically what
Yeah.
like they're scared. Their style of coaching is kind of being phased out. Like the
Right.
the excitement that Dion is creating throughout the country, they're scared of because that means
Yes.
like any 5-star recruit out there is going to look at
Now,
his school first.
think about it. He'll be up there with Alabama and them battling over recruits next.
Definitely. I mean, they're probably doing that now. That's what I'm
Now,
saying
yes.
with the portal. Look at how many people transferred over there, like including
Mm-hmm.
coaches. And that was like his
Yes.
first year. That was them coming off of one win. Like that, they hadn't proven anything. Like
Correct.
now, with them showing that they can win with this formula, think about, like you
Mm-hmm.
said, next year, like the regular recruiting is going to be crazy. Their portal is going to be crazy. If people are going to be trying to pluck their coaches away.
Yep. You already know because they're going to try to get the offensive coordinator out of there next. Nate Lewis, he used to coach for Kent State last year. He was coaching Kent.
Right, but think about how much they must have gave him a lot of money to leave Kent as a head
Oh,
coach to
yeah.
come there, so he's not going anywhere.
Yes. I'm there as an offensive coordinator.
And I mean,
yeah.
if he's smart, he sees what's going on, and he could just ride that wave for about another 5-6 years.
Yes. Man. Because I'm like, shh. Said Deion say, look, we was just minding our business.
Right.
And somebody else come talking.
Right. Yeah.
And it's like, dude, your team went 3-9. Why is you talking?
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's just a fear. It's like, he basically, I heard it as he's just knocking Deion for not being a traditional guy. Like, you take off your hat and sunglasses when you speaking to people. Okay, that's fine to say, but everybody doesn't do that. Like, let's just keep it a buck.
No. Everybody does things different and everything.
Like, unless you're like
you're
a soldier or some, like, of course, or an officer,
right.
But like the average dude's not gonna walk up to another dude and just automatically just take off his lid just to speak to you or talk to you. No, like, come on, man. You just nitpicking, trying to just pick on Prime because he got his hat on and his sunglasses.
Exactly. What's up, Neville Lacey? He said Jones will get it done. I'm trying to think. Jones got to be something for the Browns.
Yeah,
Jones.
Yeah, the left hand, DeJuan.
Yeah, DeJuan Jones will get it done. He said, you always been a diehard Browns fan. See, we done went all the way to college football, and for some reason the comments ain't coming up on here.
Oh, okay.
And Neville Lacey said also keep hope alive and everything. Shout out to my man.
For sure.
So, hey, that's what's up, Neville. You right. I think Jones gonna get it done. I think he gonna.
Like I said earlier, I'm not worried at all. I think he's gonna be able to. He's definitely gonna take care of business. I mean, he's a big human being, and I mean, his feet. He's got good feet, long arms.
Yes.
All they got to do is coach him up, and push come to shove, you have some help on his side. It's fine.
That's it.
It's not like.
And that's the main thing. TJ Watt usually have advantage of over our right tackles. His footwork would be better than our right tackles. Where this time, it might be a match this time,
right?
Because DeJuan Jones got good footwork as well.
I mean, he might be fast enough, have just enough quickness to be able to put some separation, And he's so big, he's gonna be. You got to run around him. He's not going to be able to run through him. And if he does try,
hell no.
Yeah, that's going.
Hell no. He ain't going to be able to run through him and everything. So, hey. Also, a man is coming back to the land. Better late than never. Should have came back last year. You know what I'm saying? I've been pleading for this. Tristan Thompson is now a Calf, signing a 1-year deal.
Right. We needed another veteran, and we needed a big man. So that kind of two birds with one stone. And he's familiar with our team and our organization. So.
And I think he can give us 15 to 20 minutes a game. So.
Yeah. And like you say, he's going to be strong off the, a strong presence off the bench.
Yes.
he's he's a he can play the 5
and the
and
4.
play defense,
Yeah.
and he can run, and that I think that's why he's a good piece here, because we're up and down team. We need to run a little more than we do.
Yes, sir. Definitely. Bickerstaff, take the straps off. Let them run. You got 2 athletic big men in your starting
Right.
lineup. Let them run. That slow pace just kills me. You know what I'm saying? They be like, what? No. Take advantage of
Yeah.
Okoro's speed and everything, because honestly, I still think Okoro's going to be the starting 3.
Yeah, I think so too. Because defensively, they need him to be
Yes.
the starter. Because we need like Struce and those guys to definitely
Come
come
off the
off the
bench.
bench.
Yeah, I think he's going to be the 3. So, personally. And, hey, and maybe Okoro work more on his game, work more on his shot and everything. But I think what they got to do is they got to vary the offense more to where Okoro can be more of a slasher too. Because you got a guy that can finish
Yeah.
with both hands.
Yeah, I think they're gonna fix all that this year. I think last year was a try to make it work for Donovan and Darius and just see what they can get. And now this year it's gonna be, get all the other pieces involved, develop Mobley a little more, because I think we had playoff aspirations last year,
Right.
and I think it kind of railroaded everything that we should have done developmentally,
Right.
if that makes sense. And then
Yes.
now this year we can start doing the developmental stuff. I think we can start doing the little things to just make us better as a whole, instead of just trying to go for the gusto.
Exactly. So, well, I ain't got no prediction this early. Training camp starting
Nah,
about
it's
2
way
weeks.
too early.
2 weeks.
We don't even know who our whole team is yet.
Right.
But yeah, but once again, it's excitement in the land. Like, we got a lot of like, especially on the Cavs, we have a lot of young guys that I hope that, like you said, worked out. From what I seen from Isaiah Mobley, hopefully, Evan can do some of those same things.
I was just about to say that.
Because I mean, that man was the summer league MVP.
Yes, that dude worked on his game for real.
Yeah, I mean, his ball handling, he can shoot from the outside. He looked real fluent.
Yes.
He did. Defensively, he was doing some things, and now we already know Evan is elite defensively.
Yes.
If he got any of those offensive tools, especially if he can hit the 3 at this point, like, we're gonna be a special team.
Because I think with the Cavs is it really all falls really on Mobley, how far he develops, in the sense how far they'll go. Because I think they can finish top 4 in the East. Honestly, I think they can still finish, because really the East now, it's like anybody's choice now, for real. Because Milwaukee's starting to get up in age. Besides Giannis, they're starting to get up in age. Philly, you don't know what. You don't know what's going to become of Philly, for real. Because the way it's going, Harden wants out, Embiid may want out. So you don't know how that's going to go in Philly. Boston is going to be tough, but it all depends if Porzingis can stay healthy.
No, I think they'll be fine with or without Porzingis, honestly. Because their big 2 are elite. The thing that's going to worry me about Boston is if they're going to try and trade Jaylen Brown at some point. Jeez. And if they try to do that, then it'll be, what would you get in return for Jaylen Brown?
Right. Because Jaylen Brown is rich. Jaylen Brown is rich now. So, you froze, Sean. Can't hear you, Sean. But Jaylen Brown got that contract and everything. So the East will be interesting this year, and the West. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Sean? You froze up on me. But anyway, things will be interesting with the Cavs this year. And wish them good luck. Training camp be starting in a couple weeks, and the regular season starts around the middle. No, not the middle. The end of October. So hey, like I said, well, that's me again. Well, like I said, training camp starts in the middle of this, at the end of this month. And we'll see what happens with the Cavs in the future. But right now, it's all about the Browns. But also, one last subject, which I forgot. And since now it's almost time to go, who do y'all think will be leading the Guardians next year as the manager? Since I'm pretty sure, even though Tito hasn't announced it, Trey Francona probably will be stepping down this year. Probably will. And who do y'all think will lead the Guardians in the 2024 and beyond? I've heard rumors of Kevin Cash, but my thing with that, why would he want to leave Tampa and come back to a situation that's the same? And Tampa is winning more. Stay tuned for that. But we will see who will lead. Could it be Sandy Alomar Jr.? Or could it be DeMarlo Hale? Or is it an outside candidate that none of us know of? Be open to the Guardians. Probably, most likely, having Sandy Alomar Jr. lead the team. And I think he can do a hell of a job. But it's all on the Guardians, and that remains to be seen. My thing is, for the Guardians, they're going to spend the pocketbooks. They're going to open up the wallets and everything and get us some corner outfielders or something. They got to figure that out. And hopefully, all the pitchers next year can be healthy. I don't know if they're going to keep Shane Bieber or not. And I don't know if Tristan's going to be ready for next year. Even though he did throw in his minor league start yesterday and Shane Bieber the night before. And they both looked decent. So hopefully, hey, we'll see what happens. But I think my man Sean fell into the phantom zone and everything. But all I'm going to say is this. Tune in to us every Thursday at 7 p.m. And football game is tonight. It's Philadelphia and Minnesota. My pick for tonight is the Philadelphia Eagles. Fly, Eagles, fly. They'll probably be 2-0 tonight after the night. And I think they'll take care of Minnesota. Plus, Jalen Hurts at home. He's going to do his thing today. But anyway, like I said, be sure to subscribe to the Alan Viz Media 2 YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe to that. Definitely subscribe to that. Let me put that down here at the scroll right here. Be sure to subscribe to the Alan Viz Media 2 YouTube channel. And we'll see you Monday. That's right, Monday. Or I might do something where I pick the other games, the other 15 games on Sunday or something. I might do that, a little something like that. But you'll see us on Monday. It'll be kind of like a Mad Mondays meets Loc'D On Sports and everything. It'll be me, Sean C. Voodoo, and maybe Ed from Columbus. And check us out and everything. Also, be safe. Have a good weekend. Root the Buckeyes on. And I'm about to be up out of here and everything. This your man, Keith Allen. And for Sean C., for Loc'D On Sports 216, we are out. Peace. Have a good day. Be safe, everybody, and have a wonderful weekend. Yeah.